Hi Internet, my name's Sapha, in real life Chris. I call on the collective help of all fellow nerdfighters because I need to find a specific nerdfighter. I need your help, so they can be my best friend. Let me explain. I was in Toronto today, specifically in the giant chapters downtown by Richmond and John. Long story short, I decided to buy a copy of John Green's masterwork Looking for Alaska because I haven't read it yet. I know, please forgive me. Moving on. Right after I buy it, still in the store, I open the front cover to find this. I was freaking out in the best way possible because it was so awesome that only one acronym is fit to describe my actions and you already know what it is. Since it was so awesome, I needed to go back and check to see if whoever did that to more John Green books than just mine. Aside from mine, there was one more. A copy of Will Grayson. That's it. You're wondering how I know? I checked. Them all. Moving on. Since it was such a grand act of awesome, I decided I now need to track down the nerdfighter responsible for that sticky note and become their best friend if they were, indeed, awesome enough to do that. A grand gesture of thanks is very, very required. A hug, a handshake, a letter detailing my life story, the TARDIS, just something. And this is where you come in. I figure it would be a lot more helpful to reach out to the residents of Greater Nerdfighteria in my quest as a newly converted nerdfighter to track down the person who left that sticky note in what is now my copy of Looking for Alaska, to personally send, give, sublimate them a warm, hearty, and genuine thanks for the smile they put on my face today because of how awesome they are. The text reads as follows. Dear potential nerdfighter, you are so made of awesome. I know that because you are buying this brilliant book. Hope you enjoy it. DFTBA, a fellow nerdfighter. www.youtube.com/vlogbrothers. Here's what we know so far. This specific nerdfighter either lives or has been to Toronto, likely very recent, as there are only 2 books, including mine, with sticky notes, different colors, slightly different wording, but the handwriting and general message of a call to become a nerdfighter was the same. This means one of 2 things. Either they did all of them and they sold, with new stock having replenished the old, leaving those 2, or the copies noted were small in quantity. As my copy was on the top of a stack, with none of the others having sticky notes, it is safe to assume that the sticking has happened recently. Also, going by the characteristics of the handwriting, it is safe to assume that it was written by a girl. If you could please do a fellow nerdfighter a kind and appreciated courtesy, and pass this message along to any and all fellow nerdfighters in my quest to track down the Nerdfighter Note-Sticker, I would, redundantly, appreciate. I will keep you all updated with the collective progress of the quest at this here channel. And, as always, DFTBA. So if you happen to find anything, or find any information that could lead to the whereabouts and me finding the person that did this so I can thank them for being so ever kind and wonderful, then by all means, please send me a message here on Twitter or on the Nerdfighter forums. Thank you, and again, DFTBA.